What's going on, y'all? Lucky Dipper here. Today we have another comparison video for you. We're going to be comparing Grizzly Dark to its counterpart, Kodiak Grower Select. So, let's do that. We have a lip packed. We have our fancy mud jug here. Alright, so let's get into this here. Grizzly Dark has been around for a while. And last year, a couple years ago, Kodiak came out with the Grower Select. At the time, everybody around the internet was like, oh, they're just copying Grizzly Dark. It's just a knockoff version of that, this, that. But I remember when this came out, they only had it at select stores, and it was very hard to find, or at least in my area. So, somebody had mentioned a while ago, compare these two side by side. So, that's what I'm going to do. We got 5 topics we're going to rate this stuff on. And that is how well it pinches, how strong it is, how long it lasts, the can design, and the price. So, let's get into it. Let's start off with can design. This one's interesting because you got black and white, or off-white. This one I feel would be a little bit harder to see up on the rack, especially when you had bad vision like me. This one pops out more and is very simple, but if you actually look closer, and I'm going to try to zoom in here, if y'all look closer, it's actually got a fish inlay in the background. That is actually one thing I admire about Kodiak, is their can designs are top notch. But this one's pretty good. I mean, I do like the all black, but I think that Kodiak wins the can design. Number 2, let's just get it out of the way, is the price. Obviously, this one is much more expensive at like 6 something a can. Grizzly now is up to almost $5 here. This is in the state of Kentucky, not where you guys are at. So if price is a factor for you, then Grizzly wins that one. Now let's talk about pinchability. The Grizzly Dark pinch is almost the exact same as the regular Grizzly Wintergreen, which wasn't bad. This one, however, and this is one thing I didn't understand, is this one didn't pinch like normal Kodiak. It was a little finer. Not much finer, but a little bit that you can tell the difference. It was like between a long cut and a fine cut. More towards a long cut, but, you know, a little less, if that makes any sense to anyone. It was a little harder to pinch, I will say that. As to where Grizzly, it was all the way throughout. So I'm going to say Grizzly actually wins that round. Okay, as for strength. So Grizzly is pretty strong in itself. Kodiak is stronger. If you compare the regular ones, Kodiak is a lot stronger, better nicotine level. And that's the same thing here. Did have a really strong flavor, and it, I mean, it says Great Lakes dark fried. This one says dark fried, so they're both dark fried, but this one was a bit stronger in the wintergreen. Like, this one is what you would expect from a wintergreen. Wasn't overpowering, but you could very well taste that it was there. Now, for reference, I have not tried Grizzly Dark since the rebrand. As you can tell, this is one of the old cans. I'm not 100% sure if they have updated these cans or not, but I'll have to look. I actually haven't bought a can of this in a long time. So, on the strength, I'm going to say Kodiak wins. And now on how long it lasts, the final Let's see, we went over cane design, pinchability, strength, and price. So the final test, how long does it last? This one was a bit of a toss-up. They both really last about the same. This one I'd say lasts a couple of minutes longer just because it does have a stronger flavor. So the way I see it is the stronger the flavor, the longer it's going to last because of it takes longer for the flavor to die out. And where this one was stronger, it lasted a couple of minutes longer on average, but realistically it'd be safe either way. So let me know in the comments, guys, which one do you prefer? If price is a factor, go with Grizzly. If you want something strong, go with Kodiak. I mean, and if you're brand loyal, pick your brand, but I don't know, this one's a tough one. This one's like a 50-50. And this is for the old formula. I may do an updated version with the new one, but overall it's 50-50. But if you're going cheap, I'd go with Grizzly. Price ain't a factor and you want strength, Kodiak. So that's my opinion. I mean, if I had to choose, if price was a factor, I'd go Grizzly. If it wasn't, I'd probably pick up a can of this. In my opinion. Don't forget to like the video, share it out to your friends, guys, and which one would you choose? Let me know. We'll see you guys next time.